At Bow News Network, we are serious about the weather. Are you ready? Your Bow to the Weather report starts now. Welcome back to Bow News Network. We are providing continuing coverage of Tropical Storm Claudette. We've actually seen several tornado advisories as well as local spot reports of tornadoes in the region of Clay County as well as Early County in Georgia. And we're also tracking some tornado activity in the region of Central Bay County in Florida as well as Birmingham, Alabama. If we go to our alert here, which is our Tornado Watch 285 from NOAA, we can actually see the system actually moving its way through the region of the Florida Panhandle as well as Alabama and Georgia. We have some Doppler radar imagery that is showing quite a few local spotter reports of tornado advisories and also tornadoes near Panama City as well as along the coastline of the Panhandle of Florida. We do have a recent activation of a EAS activation in the region of Birmingham, Alabama for southwest Baylor County and southeast Alabama. We're looking at possible tornado activity in the region of Blue Springs State Park, severe thunderstorm activity advised for preparation for Clio and Millersford. So we're seeing some severe activity in the region as Tropical Storm Claudette makes its way through the region. As we anticipated, we can see various tornado zones actually picking up. We see there Clio and Blue Springs are on alert for possible tornado in that region, and the EAS was just recently activated only about 2:45 at this time. Our apologies. Time we have to calculate time zone difference, so we're looking at only about 11:45 a.m. for their local time. So we do see the local spotter reports for the tornadoes there just before noon, and we are continuing to monitor the situation for additional tornado activity in the region. We do see several supercells moving through the region and causing a significant amount of concern for residents along the border of Alabama as well as Georgia. And these are actual trained local spotters who are actually seeing tornado activity touching down in the region of Blakely. And if you recall from the tornado watch that we had, we do see Blakely County as well as near Albany. That's actually Blakely is actually close to the region where those cells were spotted as possible tornado issues. So we are monitoring those touchdowns of the tornadoes in that region, and we're also paying close attention to activity in the region of Clay County as well as Early County, Georgia, because only a few minutes ago there was also a tornado issued in that region. Even along the coast, we are seeing local spotter reports of extreme tropical storm conditions, which entails severe thunderstorms that are coming on shore, possibly hail, and gusting winds from about 40 miles per hour to 50 miles per hour. We do see maximum sustained winds even as Tropical Storm Claudette moves inland of at least 45 to 50 miles per hour. We anticipate that it will quiet down quite a bit as it moves inland, which is normal. But as it moves closer to North Carolina, as it makes its way, it will possibly strengthen as it exits into the Atlantic. So we are going to be monitoring the Doppler radar for that intensity. We do see that tornado advisory just near Tyndall Air Force Base. So we wanted to make sure we provided a a special update for our subscribers going forward as we monitor the extreme tornado advisories and extreme conditions as this system migrates off from into the region from Alabama into Georgia. And these storms, these supercell thunderstorms, are moving quite quickly, 35 to 40 knots on average, and they're moving through the region. So they're moving relatively quickly, but at the same time, there are reports of hail as well as strong gusting winds, strong tropical storm gusting winds in the region. So we're going to have to keep monitoring the region, especially with respect to the issuance of the Tornado Watch 285 by NOAA and National Hurricane Center as we go forward into this evening to see exactly what is actually happening as far as the storms is concerned as they make their way through along the border of Alabama and Georgia. Residents of Augusta as well as Atlanta should prepare for very, very severe weather shortly as these cells move across into central Georgia. So by all means, please take this time to actually prepare for the storm as it makes its way through into the region. And we are looking here at Blakely, in the Blakely area, as well as Haleyburg and Bluffton. And we do see a direct path towards of these storm cells moving in the region of Albany, as well as Macon, Georgia. So residents should be preparing for severe weather in those regions at this time. One thing to note also here is that we do see that NOAA has on the Doppler radar there has been an issuance of marginal threat all the way up to the region that is in northern eastern Georgia. So we do see that that is actually happening right now. And we anticipate more tropical storm intense cells will be migrating along the coast. We do see that report there along Fort Walton Beach in Florida of a severe cell moving right through the region. And we do anticipate there'll be more of those cells moving through. And there we see a severe cell actually moving through Mexico Beach, Florida. And if you recall, Mexico Beach was ground zero for many of the severe hurricanes and tropical storms for the 2020. That area was absolutely devastated by several storms in the 2020 season. So we're definitely concerned that the residents of the area will be okay as these cells actually move through the area and will continue to move through the area for the next few hours. Okay, so here at Bell News Network, we will continue to monitor the situation with Tropical Storm Claudette as it makes its way across the border of Alabama and Georgia. We will continue to monitor the radar for tornado advisories. We want to make sure that we get these updates out to our subscribers as soon as possible so that they are prepared and ahead of any severe supercell thunderstorms coupled with large size hail as well as strong gusting winds that may be approaching your particular county or city as the system makes its way through. We do want to reach out to all of our subscribers at this time to take the necessary preparations, not to take this tropical storm Claudette lightly. We do see some very, very severe weather activity on the Doppler radar, so we wanted to make sure to bring you the latest updates here from Bow News Network. Please stay tuned for additional updates as we move through, as we continue to monitor this tropical storm as it makes its way and migrates from Alabama through to Georgia. And thank you to all of our subscribers for monitoring the system with us here at Bow News Network, and we will continue to take a look and see exactly what's going to be happening with this system as it makes its way through Alabama, and Georgia, along with additional tornado advisories. We feel it pertinent to make sure that we try and bring these updates to our subscribers as soon as possible, especially if there are tornadoes that have been spotted by trained spotters on the ground. This may give you just a window of time so that you can actually prepare ahead of the storm and make the necessary preparations that could possibly save lives and property. So we do appreciate all of our subscribers. Always remember to bow to the weather, and have a great day.